All right, next up, as we continue along here, we've got Iowa State and Cincinnati as we stay in the Big 12 here with this matchup. We've got Cincinnati 1.5-point home favorites, 52 the total. Iowa State, man, and people couldn't get enough of betting Arizona last week against them, and that game was just not even close. Iowa State at home just drilling Arizona last week in that game, 39-14. Impressive showing. That was the first time this year I watched Iowa State, and I said they looked impressive. Because I don't think they played that great against Kansas State, against Iowa. They certainly didn't play that well against Arkansas State, before the bye week. But maybe the bye week helped. Matt Campbell got them ready to go, focused, and that was that was easily their best game of the year. Rocco Becht was efficient throwing the ball. The secondary carved up Arizona. They had Carson Hansen chipped in on the run game, Connor Moberly. Obviously, the great game from Chase Sowell, 146 receiving yards. Like I said, it was a very impressive showing, and it was just as impressive on defense from Iowa State. They frustrated Noah Fafita into 2 interceptions. They stopped Ishmael Mahdi on the ground. So it was just a really nice, complete performance there from Iowa State. Now they go on the road, though, this time, and face a Cincinnati team that, easily could have beat Nebraska. And since then, they've looked pretty good. Bowling Green, Northwestern State, not so much, but they put up 37 points on the road at Kansas, beat the Jayhawks 37-34. Brendan Sorsby, playing well as far as throwing the football is concerned. All that experience that he's had looks like it seems to be paying off right now for this Cincinnati team. They're throwing it well. They're a balanced offense, almost 200 on the ground, 288 through the air. That's the kind of balance you want to see. I think when you look at this particular matchup here for this Iowa State team, there's still some issues with the Cincinnati secondary. They're better defensively against the run. Their secondary is where they've had holes. And Rocco Becht certainly got some receivers, some weapons, can throw the ball. Total seems like it could be a little bit low here at 52. That both teams might be able to have enough success to go over this number. Side-wise, it's tricky. I don't think I'm betting a side here. I think Iowa State showed me that, that bye week cut came at a good time. They got their A game going. They bring their A game here. They could win on the road against Cincinnati. And I think Cincinnati could be better than I thought, so I don't want to really rush to fade the Bearcats here at home. But I do think Iowa State, playing at the level they did last week, is going to be a bigger test for Cincinnati this week than Kansas. That's just my opinion on that. Like, if Iowa State used that bye week to get their game where it needs to be, Cincinnati's going to have their hands full here. So I think it's a tough side. I probably ain't betting this side, but I do lean to the over a little bit. C-Mac, Iowa State, Cincinnati.
Yeah, the offense, Sorsby looked really good last week. I thought Cincy, could be in that game from the beginning, and they were down 7-0 right away. They hit that big 95-yard pass. They were down, but they fought almost 4 did he have in the game? 400 passing yards, I believe, almost. Sorsby.
He did. Jalen Daniels had that many.
He had 445. Yeah. Yes. Wow.
Sorsby still had a bunch too. Sorsby had 388.
Here's the thing. This is, I think, could be a tough road. But this is Iowa State for me. I think since he could be a little bit better, and it might not be easy, but them catching just the 1 here, 1.5, I think they could go there and win outright. You know what I've liked the most has been this Iowa State defense from the troubles of last year, the injuries, and against the run. They weren't very good. They took care of business handily against Arizona. And I'd rather have Sorsby's look good, but I'd rather have Becht with the game on the line. I like Iowa State here. Might be tight, but I think they can go there and win.
All right, liking them to go on the road here, Iowa State, and get the job done here against Cincinnati here at Nippert Stadium in this one.